Joe Mama returns to Need for Speed Heat. Welcome back, my friends. I'm super excited to finally be driving, very badly, the Polestar 1. Oh, why have we not had this so far? It doesn't make sense. For some reason, it took them this long to add the car as a purchasable vehicle in the game. Unfortunately, there's no story or anything to actually unlock this car. You just buy it, which is kind of expensive. Here she is in the beautiful Lightroom. Such a good looking car. So obviously we played this on PC before, but the wheels that they've decided to go with are these. I actually prefer the wheel setup that we got on the model. Of course, it's the model that they're still going to be replacing, but this, I think, looks cooler. But it is perfectly spec'd. It is by Ghost. It is not, thankfully, very low end. I thought it was actually going to be pretty much stock, but no, it's got a 328 rating, and of course we can do some engine swaps now and the like, which is something we didn't play around with on the PC version. But while you're here, it would mean the world to me if you could smash that subscribe button. It helps me out more than you can imagine. Anyway, I guess we should get playing with this car. Have they swapped the side of this? I swear it was on my side before. Anyway, the first thing we need to do is swap in some... Oh, look at the menu is different as well. So they've got actually a few new things in here. If we go to the inventory, it tells you that you've got it equipped and owned, and it's got a tick on it. So you already know that you've got it. They've made it a little bit nicer to look at. So I'm actually going to buy all the ultimate parts. The ultimate parts that we can rip off and put into an engine swap maybe at some point. I do want to try that. So, as I said, let's go ultimate plus everything, and then see where we stand. 375 is the final rating for the stock upgraded engine. A lot of the parts were already set up perfectly. Anyway, let's go outside and have a play. I also need to change the license plate a little bit, but now part of me doesn't want to actually swap the engine out, and the reason being, it has that beautiful electric whine, which I shall now demonstrate for you. You can just slightly hear it in the background. It's kind of hard to pick out, especially on video, but right, I think I now want to see how quick we can get this thing to accelerate. I don't think it's going to be the fastest car, at least with this engine. It feels pretty sluggish currently on the high 100s, which is kind of where speed pickup matters the most. It's a heavy car, right? I think that's the main thing. It would have been cool to see this car be the RSR destroyer. I know every car we drive, we're like, please beat the RSR, but this Polestar definitely isn't going to be it. And I think a cool way to give this a go is by going over to the social tab, going over to the crew time trials, and seeing if we can beat someone. I'm actually quite far down this list. So what have we got? We've got an R8 V10 at the top. Let's try it. Here we go. It's been a little while since I did a time trial, but I'm ready in the Polestar. Oh, it's the shopping one. Oh, yeah, this probably isn't going to go so well. I did pretty damn good in, I think it was a Lamborghini. I think it was a Lamborghini, but we've got to beat an RSR. Let's have a look at the launch difference between me and the RSR. Ghost. Oh, I'm better launch. It's all-wheel drive. Ah, and there goes the RSR. Is it actually the RSR? No, it's a different car. I think it told me that it was going to be an RSR, but that's a Porsche nonetheless. I'm going to call it that. I think it might be a version of the RSR. Let's just pretend. I think my brain just sees Porsche now. It's like, oh, it must be an RSR. I'd say we're doing pretty good so far. Nice little pull that you can hear him climbing up behind me. Oh, no, it is an RSR. It's just got a weird wing on it. Why would you remove the best wing? Now, don't pull away from me. I'm going to use a little boost. I forgot that I've got the many boosts and not the few. I sound like a politician. Come on! Get off that stupid wall! I like the way it drives so far. It handles very well. Speed-wise, I think I'm going to say otherwise. Look at the way he's just pulling from me. Come on! Oh, yes. I love when they have an accident. I love that. Did he miss a checkpoint? What's that? What the fuck? Somehow still call back up to him. That was the cheekiest cut I've ever seen in my life. Holy crap! I didn't even know that was possible. That's dirty, but I'm still smashing it. Keep the focus on, baby. Keep the focus on, baby. Come on! Smash him. Woo! RSR what? RSR what? Polestar, baby! Beat him by 2 seconds. So let's calm down a little bit here. We got 60k in the bank, though, which is very nice, actually. I was kind of getting a little bit low on money. Now, you see, I'm still pretty slow. We've experienced the Polestar then with this engine setup, but quite frankly, it's not very responsive. You can kind of tell the launch being all-wheel drive in the fact that it's front wheel with the electric motors on the engine, and you get the idea. It's all-wheel drive in a weird way, but it has that cool cutout of the fact that the hybrid engine is supposed to fix the gear change kind of effect. So when you change gear, for example, wait, this seems to be pulling a little bit better in the higher ones now. What did I change? But the general pickup is pretty insignificant. It's just not very good in the 100. So what it's supposed to do is fill in the gaps when it's changing gear with the electric motor, and you can actually see some of the effects of it here. Whenever I shift, that's a great example. Great! Whenever I shift in this car, the speed keeps climbing for a weird second. It's kind of... It's interesting. It actually spikes up when it shifts gears. This car is very wide, okay? You know what? We need to put the new engine in. It bugs me. There's no visual customization options that we can do to it, but whatever. We'll get to it. Now, I'm actually going to remove the parts from this. I think that's the best way to do it. So I'm actually just going to switch to the pro parts, I guess that's the best way. I've actually made it now worse. I accidentally do that. I don't understand how. Now let's swap the engine. Let's have a look. So we've got a flat 12, which gets us to... Oh, the potential horsepower on this is actually quite decent as it is. So yeah, let's go through. We've got 528 horsepower, which seems so low for this car. 600. This is the stock engine right here. Oh, we could put a V8 in this Volvo. Very, very cool. We could have a V12 in here as well. A V6, a V10, a V8. Oh my, how many engines are in this? And we got a forged 3.8 litre V6 that gets up to 1,430 horsepower. Let's just gloss over the fact that it cost me 600,000 to do that, but then put back in the ultimate parts. And we're going to see this thing climb very carefully up to the amount that I was expecting from this car, the 400 plus, super mega easy. We've already got 3.9, and we're not even put a turbo in there yet. Let's put the, oh, hang on, we got the turbocharger and the twin. Oh, definitely the twin turbocharger. And we got the big tank of NOS installed. Look at that. That's so close to 10. How could you do this to me? There's no possible configuration to get it to 10. This could have been a beautiful, beautifully satisfying figure. No! It kind of bugs me that we can't put neons or something on. Yellow neons would just make this so much cool. Or maybe red to kind of go with the taillights and stuff. We can't even change that ugly plate. How much faster is this going to be? Have we got... No, we've got no electric noise. Hang on. Oh, we do. Is this from an... I can't tell what this is from. Is this from another car? But straight away you can tell... Oh, we're still struggling on the high ends a little bit. But it's definitely doing better on the... Oh my God. Why does this always happen to Joe Mama's Volvo? Sorry, not Volvo. Polestar. It's... Either way, it's what I expected. I kind of want to do the same time trial again, to kind of get a nice comparison. I love doing the time trials. They're honestly my favorite thing to do in this game. Let's get it, baby. Who are we up against? I didn't actually pay much attention. Should probably have done that. But we're going to see how much better this baby does. Cheeky bit of... Oh. Oh, man. That thing's pulling like crazy. Let's going to hope that he makes some mistakes along the way. Mate, out of the corners, this thing's pretty good. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near the top cars. As you can clearly see, that thing is still destroying me. And that's definitely not an RSR. But, oh, he had an accident. How is he still past me again? That makes no sense. You nonsensical baboon. You stupid idiot. Baboon buffalo. I am interested in how many engines we can swap into the car. It's actually quite a lot. I'm very, very impressed. Just boost through, baby. Stuff your walls. Stuff your boundaries. I'm going to do... No! Stop passing me! No! Monica! Damn! That's poo. I'm devastated. What the hell, man? What the hell? Was I slower than my record? I was slower than my record. Of course, my driving was absolutely... Wow, look at the money. The launch is definitely better. The low 100s, definitely better. But it's still not overpowered material. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping that it might unsettle the throne a little bit. Holy! So there's also been a couple of other little changes with this. We've actually got a Jingle Bells underglow. We've got Firework underglow, which is that new? I'm not sure. There's a couple of new underglows, and we've also got new horns as well. We need, oh, jingle bells. That's probably it, right? As you could probably imagine. Here we go. That is the worst thing I've ever heard. We put the jingle bells underglow on. Great. This is what I've always wanted. Thanks, Ghost. Yep. Great. He also re-added back the beautiful effects at night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Very cool. I missed the guys in the background sitting on the whips and stuff. Damn, they are back. That's the only reason I started this event. I can now quit the event. And all the stuff's gone. Nah, guys, come back, please. It's kind of funny that they keep going, actually. I didn't know they did. We now have a crew leaderboard for all the events if you go around the map. And just press the square button, you can actually see who is performing best. Things are about to get very sweaty on Need for Speed. Oh, yes. Now, another quick thing they've added is you can now do a... Oh, look at the phone. The phone is completely changed. You know, a quick nav to a safe house or gas station or clear the route. This is perfect for night events. Obviously, if you're trying to escape the police and you're about to crash and die, you've got a gas station. Boom! I tell me to go the other way. It's very useful, though, especially in very tight situations. It feels like this is the first proper... the first updates that we've got for this game that actually kind of add something. The last update removed stuff and did some bug fixes and stuff, and this actually also has the biggest changelog they've had since launch. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that they're fixing the game first before they add masses of content. I'm hoping, though, that soon we'll get some more stuff. I was hoping when they added the Polestar, they would add another little bit of story or another little bit of, I don't know, just voice acting. And, oh, go get the Polestar, by the way. Someone fixed it, or Joe fixed it, and he's going to race you. You can race him for it. Something, you know, I wish that was there, but I'm grateful. Ultimately, I still just end goal wanted the Polestar, and we now have it without having to mod the game. I realize it's still got the gas station marked, and that's kind of where I'm going. I don't really have no intent to do so, but yeah. Let me know what you want to see in Need for Speed's updates. Do you hope there's another one before the end of Christmas? You think we'll see another one before the end of Christmas? I don't think so, but I'm hoping that very soon after, maybe January, we'll start to get some proper big updates. Because although I'm still having so much fun with this game, I do definitely feel like it is time for them to start adding a little bit more for people to do. Speaking of which, I need to get all the collectibles. Be sure to decimate that like button, subscribe if you are Nizzle. What? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for joining us for 1.5. Until next time, peace.